Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is the 10th of April 2021. On the 9th of April last year, I uploaded my first video to YouTube. And it all started right here on Bull Ant out of Mount Narra. So I thought I'd do a video not really on a recap of the year, but more tips and tricks for starting a YouTube channel if you would like to start one yourself. And so I've decided to do a big long ride today and try and tick off as many trails as I can from the videos that I've done, starting back from the very intro. So that's Bull Ant. So let's go. All right, so there's only a couple things worth filming out of Bull Ant. And this part's one of them. Hey. And the Bull Ant chute. There we go. All right, Bull Ant down. That's one down. All right, it's back to Rampage. Oh, it's wet. Yeah. All right, so back to Rampage was actually my second video, and I was too scared to do the roll and then the drop. And so before I get going with this, I just thought I'd do a little bit of housekeeping and say thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far. God, it's hard to talk and do that at the same time. Yeah, as of the time of filming this, I think I have about 400 subscribers, and I'll call that a pass. Like, one of the most uncomfortable things about starting a YouTube channel is putting out your first video knowing that no one's gonna watch it. And so when I started, I had zero expectations of what was gonna come. I guess with that logic, I've definitely exceeded my expectations because I didn't have any. And also a shout out to everyone I've gone riding with so far. I guess an honourable mention has to go to Dave from DMMTB. It all started when he commented on one of my videos that he was coming over to the Cascades, and went out with him and all kicked off from there. Wait a minute. On my first video, I actually go down to Happy Endings. Oh, excuse me. And so yeah, I went out riding with him, and I got to go riding with Enduro Dave, which had a bit of a whoopsie a few months ago and broke his collarbone. I think he's out riding. Also A1 Marbs, he's a gun rider, go check him out. Also went out to Kentland again with Dave and and Craig McPhee and St. Barry. They're also amazing riders. You probably already know that. And then last but not least, there's Gerwin from the Rock and Dirt channel, who helped me just dip a toe into the Uncle Peter Freeride Trail and tackle some of the features there. There's a hell of a lot of progression for me on that trail. It is wild. And Ben Trinidad keeps telling me, oh, just go fast and you'll be fine. You just go fast over those 10-meter gap jumps. Just gravity does all the work for you. Problem is, gravity ain't always my friend. All right, so with the housekeeping out of the way, I'll get on with it. And so my third video was when everything goes wrong mountain biking, and it was a pile of hot garbage. Don't watch it. And I actually did the roll in on Rampage, but I'm not going to do that because I just did it. But I also went down Blackalicious, so here we go. And so we're starting a YouTube channel. I'll already assume you're doing it for the right reasons, right? So it's not to be famous or something like that. Don't go into it with that expectation because you might be humbled very quickly. And so for me, it's just a creative outlet. I really enjoy making the videos. I enjoy the editing process. It takes a long time to edit a video sometimes. Sometimes they come together easily, other times it can take ages, especially if you're gonna do some narrating after the fact. And so to actually give the tips and tricks, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. So Trail Talk did a video recently where he gave his tips. And I'm just gonna review his and maybe give my 2 cents and also just point out some things that I think he missed. And so the very first thing is like setting up your page, right? Like, you need a banner. And so this all comes into branding, which is the least important thing ultimately, but kind of like the first thing you have to think about. Yeah, so when you're making your YouTube banner, you actually have to think about 3 different things. And the banner has to work on a TV, so 1080p 16:9, think about the box. But it also has to work on a PC, like that thin little strip. So that thin little strip is a thin little strip cut out of the big box that you make. So don't try and make a thin strip. Make the big box and cut out a thin strip. And then it has to work on a phone too, right? So that's an even thinner strip of the thin strip. And most people, I think, have no idea. And then that's why a lot of people's banners are garbage. Like, of everything I've done, I think my banner I'm most proud of. I think it looks tight. Like, it works on a phone, it works on PC. It probably doesn't work that well on a TV, but who cares, because no one was watching it through a TV anyway. It's got me there on a cool wooden bridge, some nice scenery. Nice. All right, so I think this is my 4th video. This is the Loamsville jump. One of my most popular videos. It was just me trying to hit this for the first time after like 6 months off the bike because I broke my shoulder. I was terrified. All right, that's it for Mount Narrow. I got a busy day ahead of me. And scene change. All right, so I'm over at the Cascades to tackle some of the trails I did with Dave and the others with the group ride. So yeah, a little bit more about branding. Just have a really good think about the channel name, right? So don't pigeonhole yourself with a really specific name. Like, I wouldn't use anything like, if you're in Sydney, don't say Sydney, right? Because then that just locks you into Sydney trails, or it gets confusing if you do other trails. So, you know, give yourself a little bit of latitude to move around, but something that still has, I guess, a little bit of relevance. So with mine, well, I'm always going to be a millennial. I can't grow out of that. That just is what it is. So you at least know one thing about me. But yeah, you don't really want to be in a position where you have to change your name. But if you are in that position, I guess that means you're having some success with the channel. So that's a good problem to have anyway. But yeah, like Seth's Bike Hacks, he's changed his name to Burn Peak. I think that's like a financial reason, right? He seems like he's getting more into property, and he's going to be using that Burn Peak logo, so he's pretty savvy. And then, I don't know, biking with Bobo, he's just now to straight Bobo. It's funny, I'm subscribed to it's a motorbike channel, and the channel is currently Old Bloke New Bike. And he's going through a bit of an existential crisis right now because he's decided he's not that old and the bike he rides is no longer new. So the channel name doesn't make any sense, and now he's gonna go and change it. And I guess, whatever, who cares, right? Like, I think that's only a problem if you do merchandising and stuff like that. So that's well down the track, who cares? All right, so for something I think was pretty irrelevant, that seemed to take a long time to talk about. All right, so next thing we're gonna talk about is what gear to use. Now obviously, GoPro, easy. The footage they capture can be amazing. And in my personal opinion, get a full face, get a chin mount and put it on it. That's the best way to go. Some people prefer to have a chest mount and a gimbal, but seriously, if you're starting out, who the hell's buying a gimbal when you're just starting off? Not only that, I don't even know if it looks as good. I just prefer the chin mount. So that's your two options right there. Or you can just use like the chest mount and without a gimbal. Like, the GoPro is so good these days. There's a tricky little feature here. Oh, by the way, did I say I'm on Black Betty? And yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It's a bit wet. A little bit nervous about that. I've never done it before, and by myself. So yeah, GoPro, full face, chin mount. Oh wow, it's soaking. Oh no. And good luck finding a good quality chin mount. Don't ask me. I'll show you the one I'm using. It's not exactly perfect. I've never actually been out here in the wet. I actually haven't come out here since I did the first group ride with Dave and the boys. This is the first time back. Obviously, it doesn't hold up too well in the wet. Oh. And yeah, don't even think about filming a video without a windsock over your GoPro. They're like, I don't know, 10 to 20 bucks. Just go on eBay, something like that, get it. Wind protector, windsock. Type in those keywords, and it's the full face covering for the GoPro. Also provides a little bit of protection as well, which is handy for when you inevitably crash. God, I absolutely minced myself at the bottom of Black Betty. Oh, that hurt so much. So, you got the name of your channel, you got your banner set up, maybe you got a logo, maybe you don't. Oh, this is gonna be bad through here, I already know. It's gonna be soup. You got your GoPro, your chin mount, maybe your chesty, maybe a gimbal, but probably not. And so what are you gonna film? Well, I don't know, it's up to you, right? Like, you're the one who wants to make the channel. You should already know. It's probably gonna be something about mountain biking, right? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Presumably, you want to go and film your local trails and then branch off and start doing other things. I would guess. I could be wrong. Maybe you want to do vlogs, but come on, who the hell are you? Like Kim Kardashian? Who's going to watch that? And then Trail Talk also talks about doing reviews, and that's like his forte, right? That's his bread and butter. He does those desktop reviews and they kill it with the views. And you know, he can do that because he worked in a bike shop, he lives and breathes it, he knows everything about them. But I dare say you probably won't have the same level of success because you probably don't know what you're talking about. Where am I going? So if you're going to do reviews, you probably can't do desktop reviews. It's just going to be reviews of stuff you have. And yeah, unless they're brand new things, like they've just come out and people want to know about them, you'll probably have limited success with that as well. Yeah, so I started my channel because almost everyone who films out in Garigal is just so damn good that they make all the features seem so easy. So I wanted to just explain, just take a little more time and go through the features. Gerwin's channel does that really well now too. But at the time, he wasn't really talking in any of his videos, and I was like, oh, I think I kind of just like to listen to people ramble. That's more of a moto vlogging thing to do. Ah! I guess it's just harder when you're on a mountain bike and you're doing all this intense stuff. Oh, crap cakes. All right, on to Reggie's. There's a couple more things about filming. So he says that POV is dead, which, I don't know, I don't believe that, but certainly you can't rely on POV solely. I think you have to throw some third person in, and yeah, sad day, you're gonna have to get your face in front of the camera. I'm really guilty of not doing that. Oh wait, this is the jump. Yeah. Easy. Oh. Get the heart going. Yeah, so I'm really guilty of not getting my face in front of the camera enough and not shooting it off third person. I probably rely on POV too much. Oh wow, that rock is in the wrong spot. To roll. Oh, that was uncomfortable. Alright, this is Mariah Scary. So yeah, with the whole third person thing, like, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Do more third person, but I still think POV is good. Oh boy, what is this? That's new. Oh, I'm not really scared of this drop. I'm scared about smashing my wheels. I'm gonna miss this one. And yeah, if you think third person's too boring, then I don't know, be funnier. Make yourself laugh. It's important to have fun. If you're not enjoying it, it's gonna come through. Let's wait. All right, scene change. It's the Baha'i Temple downhill upper. Yeah, you don't need a heap of speed. It's just go left, line up off the brakes, and then off we go. Whoa! Just towed some bloke into the drop over there. I almost stuffed it up myself. Yeah, so obviously I'm over at Baha'i now, so this is the third and final location. And going to Cooper's Blue now. And so on to editing. I guess the first thing is, do you have an intro or not? Now, I'm totally unconvinced about intros. I've still got it. I've tried to make it as interesting as possible by putting like what's coming up in the video in the intro. So it's always the same music, but the intro is always different. So, I don't know, that's what I'm going with right now. Kind of forces me to do some third person shots to make the intro more interesting, so that's kind of why I like it as well. In terms of what software package, still, like, it's got to be DaVinci Resolve. Like Trail Talk rattles off a few different ones. I use DaVinci Resolve, and like I haven't used anything else, but I still think it's got to be the best. And there's heaps of instructional videos on how to use it. So that's my recommendation. And in terms of how to edit, like I really don't have much more to say. Like Trail Talk did a pretty good job on that. So, and even he was pretty brief. So I don't know, let's go check out his video. All right, last trail, yeah, right, let's go. Oh. All right, so the final thing to talk about, oh, I'm tired, is like promoting your videos. So I've stopped promoting my videos in Facebook groups and that sort of thing because it can rub people the wrong way. Like people just see the spam. So like sometimes I will if I genuinely think people can benefit out of it. Like I went out to Mudgee not too long ago. I just had such a good time and I just thought that people would be interested in like a wine holiday with some mountain biking. So I posted it on like a Sydney mountain bike forum. Oh, is this the right way? Whatever. But yeah, in general, I've stopped that because people just get pissy at you. And I get it, I get it. So then, oh. Like the one tip I can give you, like if you're thinking, well, how do I get my first subscriber? Well, what I would do is, oh shit. Create a couple of videos, get them up, and then just start commenting on other YouTubers' channels. Not just promoting your videos, but, oh shit. Like watch theirs and comment on theirs. And then if you do that enough, and you subscribe to them, then you just kind of guilt them into subscribing back to you and commenting on your videos. Oh, is that the right way? Oh, I should have gone that way. Crap. Oh well. So yeah. You know, it's like comedians. Like normally when you start, you do open mics and you're just telling jokes to other comedians who are waiting to go up and tell their own jokes. So yeah, don't be surprised if you're just commenting, like your subscribers are just other YouTubers for like, you know, the first 10 or 20. Then the algorithm just starts to do its thing and, oh hey, there's one more. Oh, there's one more, there's one more. But yeah, you gotta be super active on YouTube. Just commenting on other people's videos and just responding to every single comment that you get. Or at a minimum, liking it, loving it, doing all that sort of stuff. Just to let people know that you appreciate them. All right, yeah, right, done. And that's me done. So that's it, I think I've said everything I need to say. Again, thanks to everyone who subscribed so far. And to everyone who likes and comments, all that sort of stuff, that helps out. Helps out with the YouTube AI overlords to promote the videos more, so thank you. All right, so how many trails did I get done? So, Mount Narra, main line to Happy Endings, Black and Licious to Lomesville, Black Betty, Leachy's, Reggie's, Mariah Scary. I didn't do Bucky's because it's trash and would have taken too long. Take it on back. Baha'i Temple Upper, Cooper's Blue, yeah, right, 9 trails, that's not bad. Oh, I should have done Bucky's to get the even 10. Oh, all right. All right, well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Again, that really helps out the channel. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.